it. T side for Heroic, CT side start for Donk and his merry men of Team Spirit. And we are all excited to see what the 4 Kevlar setup for the CT side are going to be able to pull off. Chopper with utility. Heroic trying to move outside. They've got in behind red already. Not a bad position to obtain nice and early, but Shiro has taken Nerds out of play and damage done to the secret player. Donk towards the back of the garage, cleaning up. Headshot after headshot. Donk delivers again. A Shush and Tesses in the lower bomb site, but nowhere really to go here. They better take down Magic so they won't even a chance of getting the bomb plant, and that's a good start.
Tess is so very low. Shush has so much work to do, but the positions are known, Dinko. This is a problem. They know where the bomb is in the hands of Texas, I said. As Shush having a lot of work to do with the dualies. But a 4v2, this is looking rough. And again, Donk just taking those fights outside so brazenly, and that's pistol round for the side of Spirit. Clean and
I've become so used to seeing. So it means they're going to have to go for the full eco across the majority of players. Dexter had a Tech 9, but even that has been sold back because they want to maximize the amount of money going into the next round. So it's just Glocks, nothing to play with. And now Team Spirit can build some money on these MP9s.
yeah, and I could see Dexter listening to his IGL. He's not going for YOLO Bison.
It's like, oh yeah, playing a lot of FPL, so maybe I'll sell that one. Back to the Glock, and Heroic will take that time here. But, you know, you look at the storylines behind Team Spirit and what they want to achieve towards the next stages of this year. We thought they were real contenders for the major. They absolutely were, but they didn't get that major win. So kind of what's next for them, Bly? You know, you've got Cologne coming up. Could they do the 2-time? Could they do the G2 and win both of those championships?
I think they'd rather win a major, but yeah, Cologne.
But that's the next thing up, right? That's the next big master event, right?
I think Cologne is something they should indeed be having their eyes on. Hold up, hold up.
It's Chopper up on top of HUD. Now, these blocks really shouldn't get much more, and they won't because Donk arrives. Back to BetBoom Dacha Belgrade 2024. Action is underway, and it is 2-0 for Team Spirit as they want back-to-back rounds to kick things off. And Heroics, AKs, and Galil's finally arriving to the server here. Plenty of utility available for the T's because of some of the compromises they did make to get those Galils. But Tesses, that's unfortunate, isn't it? He gets bashed down through the smoke to 21 health. And now the Molly comes in towards Kicksam, but they get a couple of players down lower. Unfortunately, it's Donk to take out Dexter.
Was it Donk who did all the damage? Looks like it, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on all the, seeing all the
left-handed players?
All the view models and everything.
I don't like it.
I hate it.
I think we should just like have a setting, turn that off, and always keep it on the right.
Yeah, can't just have it like static. Hold up. Shiro, gonna be tested. But Zontix with the push in for, oh, he's between two.
Tesses chilling on the bottom of the stairway. Molotov available for Tesses to draw some time. He's going to use that in towards the vent. Zontix will die at secret to the hand of Shush. 40 seconds left. 3v3. Nerds under heaven, also known as hell.
So this could be both Denko's. Magic's. He's got to do a lot of work here. Magic's on the upper bomb side, but the bomb needs to be retrieved.
Oh, Donk opens up the doorway. Here's the step, and he gets out of dodge. Flash goes down. Donk swings open the doors again. He's on the hunt, and yeah.
Dies there. Shiro could just wander around. They would have run out of time. Wouldn't have been able to get the bomb down. But Heroic will survive by coming in for Spirit. Not that ideal. Chopper with the 5.7. Got the MP9 for Magic's, but Donk's got that A1.
He's got a premium rifle. There's always a shot when Donk has one of these. Not a lot of utility for the CT side, though. That is certainly a worrying factor for this round. They won't be able to kind of disrupt this outside play, but Heroic cross without the smokes, and Donk decides to concede. But we're not. We're good. We're still here. And we're ready to play. And sure, with that M4 saved over everybody else on USP, so you would expect a very quick round here for Heroic. That's not quick, but clean. As they want to head into the lead for the first time here on Nuke. This is the map pick of Heroic, and it's great to see that their early signs on the T side are that of a competitive nature. We would not like to see Heroic just get blown out of the water today by Team Spirit. If there is to be a series, you would imagine it would start here on Nuke. talked about some of the results being good for Spirit on Nuke, but they haven't actually played the map a whole lot. 4 appearances in the last 3 months.
Shiro.
Yeah, he's just sitting at the back of the site now. He's got his teammates with him. The USP trying to fade out. A couple of opportunities here for them finally out. And it's going to be in the hands of Shiro first here for this defense of Team Spirit. See where he decides to go with it. So he'll do that early glaive smoke outside, followed by a flash. No aggressive peek here from Shiro. It's a glass cannon, and it can shatter quickly. But a shattering of Tessis is the one that will unfold. And it's a great opening move from Shiro, and he gets out of dodge. And he'll leave Donk outside to clean up the mess among the rest, and he'll drop back in towards the top of Secret.
Lovely stuff from Shiro. Glass cannon, as he pointed out. No armor. Aim punch, a real possibility. Pushes in. I think he barely saw Tessis there, who's been having a bit of a rough time. 1-5 for the man. Donk's position here, first time he's playing it so far in this half. Will they expect him? The utility being used, although they have a full belt of it, and Donk.
Oh, surely Shadow will help him. Donk able to reply in time. He gets traded.
He doesn't have the punch of the UMP, sure.
Yeah, but you know, I remember the start of the CS2 era. Scrawny was talking about the MP7, he was bigging it up. Saying it's going to be a new meta weapon. Haven't seen it become meta yet, but Nerds is still buying it. He's the sort of first player in that movement.
And listen, if Nerds says it's a good gun, I'll believe it. He's a good player. He knows what he's doing. Does look like it's going to be a bit of a classic A hit coming in, slightly delayed, waiting for the CT to use their initial bit of utility.
So they're going to do some outside smokes and leave Tessis to commit here. You can set the precedent. You're going to send some players outside. You're going to drop these smokes. You can keep the eyes of Team Spirit occupied outside.
Especially Donk.
Yeah, and as long as you keep him away from the bomb site for as long as possible, you have the best chance to burst through this upper site. At the ready they are.
Shiro's
and
aware.
soon they will go.
Shiro's aware. Oh, he thinks it's ramp, actually.
Oh, this could work out very well for Heroic. Magix is in a compromised position on top of the site, but it is a bit of a surprising spot to find it. And Chopper's defending Squeaky Door, running right out. His kickstand and the spacing really helped Magix out. He's able to try and drop back down, but the fire made it uncomfortable. And Tessa's able to rip away 2 lives. Zontix with that quick rotation through Heaven has cleaned up the player on the floor in the form of Shush, but more fight.
Magix, that Molotov holding onto the incendiary saved them.
He did a great job. Can't really use that position too much in a half.
Another force spy coming in. They knew it was only Shiro staying alive. They really want to break the money of Spirit. And they're just like 1 round away, Dinko. It has been so tantalizing as Donk
does some damage to that smoke on it. A couple of players crossing here for Heroic, and he decides to shoot again. This time to take Dexter out of the game. And Dexter's had a rough start on this map. He hasn't been able to get the ball rolling. Hasn't been able to get that primary choice into his hands of the AWP. And Chopper, good timing to take a few steps back here, down the stairway, because more than one are around that corner from Heroic. They've got a trifecta of players. They're going to be actually going in towards Decon instead of down towards the double doors. They want to get into the bomb site with a minute left. Zontix is coming over to track that. He's got eyes now on that Decon swing. Not a lot of utility in terms of being able to cover off an avenue. They don't have a smoke available apart from on Kickstand, it looks like. So might be able to use that. It's going to be a key piece of utility here to try and allow this cross out. So Kickstand's going to toss that out. They'll try and cross behind it, but Zontix in a position of power if he can get this angle. He lines them both up. And with that double kill, that spells the end, surely. Even if you try and go back up the vent, Magix is waiting for you on top hut.
Yeah, and even if Zontix got taken down there was Chopper lying in wait towards control, so yeah. It does look like Team Spirit have stabilized. Now, the coffers aren't exactly overflowing either, but they're going to run an average of $2,000 among the 4 players with a full buy and just 1 casualty the previous round, I believe. Or no casualties, rather. They're going to be...
Seeing the left hand in an official game, blood's hurting my brain. I'm just not used to seeing that.
Just gotta adapt, Dinko.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, everyone is crying for it. You know, they wanted Uncle Bob, they wanted left hand, and they got it.
Yeah, but we didn't want to have to see it in pro games, did we? We just want to keep it like private.
Well, we never specified it. We should have told Uncle Valve.
True. We really do need to be specific.
It's like the monkey spa. Careful what you wish for.
I thought you said monkey spa. I was like, all right, do they get massages? to get, you know, facials.
I think I enunciate my words pretty decently, Dinko. Is
no,
that
you
what,
do.
Is that what
that's
you
just,
want?
That's just I heard. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
You like monkey spa?
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
That does sound fun.
Shush up on top of Mini with his big green deeg.
Like a monkey.
Yeah, climbing all around.
You heard a drop down. Oh, this is
Zontix, easy cleanup for him. Tessus just walks into the open. Chopper, here's that drop. Shiro had it covered. Zontix has the other, and now
2 or 3 rifles with a couple of SMGs, and the gamble they took trying to go for these 4 spies to break the economy, I can totally get behind it, but if it doesn't pan out, it's rough, and it has been a little bit rough here. Little smoke out, and Shiro, he wants to take his duels, won't find anything.
Rocket tried a lot of different strategies throughout this first half already. We've seen them fake outside executes into upper busts. We've seen heavy outside executes with and without smokes. Doesn't really matter if there is smokes, it would seem, because Donk got kills through it. And now they're going for that dry outside cross without smokes, getting a couple players in towards Garage. But the head has just been spotted of Kicksan, and Donk has changed his position again, in behind the generator, uses it to absolute perfection. It's Magix that takes that second kill, but Donk got the assist, and then the follow-up on Dexter. Zontix chiming in, and this round is a slow burner, and then it's instant death in a terrible spot, and one that they're actually deciding to invest a little bit into. A hero Mac 10 for Nerds.
Yeah, like, maybe go for just a Kevlar buy, perhaps? The dive down.
Oh, it's dead instantly. The vent dive, it's a decent idea, but Donk was ready for that kind of play. And he gets out to watch the door. Nerds goes down instantly. Donk outside, looking for Tessus to cross towards red. Doesn't want to overextend his head so we can be taken down from Silo. And Magix has elsewhere covered. Chopper's already in vent, so nothing going well for Heroic.
And you have Chopper towards outside.
And you probably are now saying to a team of your Chopper, guys, you haven't seen anything ramp. Be ready for that kind of play now towards the end of the half. But that isn't happening right now for Heroic.
Yeah, even now. Just again, a default spread. The final hurrah here for Heroic. Final buy.
It's Donk outside. He's in Garage. They've kind of interchanged this position with him and Shiro. Very oh god, let's just let him walk in on Chopper, but Donkey makes up for it. He's like, sorry, Chop. I got 2 though. He got it right back and shoots.
Lost in translation sometimes, because English is obviously not his main language, right? But he does seem to have a very funny personality. But here we go, Dinko. 7 pistols for the CTs. Heroic, they need to win this one if they want to make this competitive.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Magix was there was one of those sort of lobby interviews done after an extended player break, and you know, a lot of the questioning was, what have you done during your player break? Everyone, oh, vacation, holidays, boats, trips. Magix. I played anime and watched, I played Dota and watched anime.
Played anime?
Yeah, he played anime.
I play anime.
Well, Chopper and Kicksan, well, they're playing pretty well right now. It's Dexter to step.
Been like a couple of games we've seen from him so far. Like, or rather, like this is a 4th map in total, but yeah. And still sticking with the dualies? Surely. No, hey, okay, he's got an A1. Never mind. Full eco, however, from Spirit, and, you know, might as well. Didn't get the bomb down, didn't nearly got a kill either, just a 1 kill from Chopper. And you have still a 3-round lead to work with, which should quickly be whittled down to just a 2. So not panicking quite yet. I do kind of want to see Dust 2. Honestly.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Yeah, we haven't got to. We didn't get to cast it yet, did we?
Yeah, I want to see Donk and Shiro go up against Dexter and Nerds on just dueling each other.
All right, Nerds at red. Oh, they are not even thinking about this. Yeah, P9 takes the first victim. Kicksan's there to clean up the rest, and Nerds gets involved. They were once at red, but now they're dead.
3 SMGs. Okay, they're gonna actually discard the SMG. Dexter picking up the op early on because he knows it's gonna be the rifles from Spirit. But will we see something aggressive from Heroic? You know, maybe a little bit of a delayed lobby crunch, something a little bit more aggressive to try and take advantage of the SMGs and just throw a little bit of a curveball into this round.
Well, Kicksan just sort of jiggle peeking in towards Hot, ready to toss some utility out, keep Donk away for now. It looks like an upper bus being set up, Blood.
Yeah, just 2 defenders.
So has to draw back, use utility of his own to try and disrupt this attack. It's pretty effective usage because they're actually stuck in hut. They can't go the initial stream of utility, but they know that it's disrupted the setup. They know they have to try and bring down Kickstand instantly, and that MP9 gets away with a lot more than it should have. Donk comes in to clean up and trade here for Spirit. He's kept those numbers even. Chopper able to step into play too. With Nerds and Dexter left in a 2 versus 3, you're going to start considering retaking this. The bomb is yet to be planted. So they've got even extra seconds now to play with to climb up towards heaven, get themselves ready and steady for this retake attempt. And that grenade, if they had gone up to the right side, would have taken Donk out of the round. Nerds not to know that though. And now it's tough. You've got...
You're safe.
Yeah, you've got not many chances here. So Dexter's going to back away and say that AWP.
And Nerds, like, he doesn't really have much money to work with, but Dexter can drop a rifle for Tessus. Shush can buy for himself, so can Kickson. So the save is absolutely the right call. If he was able to get the kill with the nade, Dinko, even if the bomb gets planted, 2v2, definitely doable.
Sure, yeah. So saving that AWP with Nerds' rifle is not bad for Heroic, but I think they'll be pretty disappointed about the fact that instantly the first gun round, simple upper bust, good utility usage even from Kickstand, delaying the attack. You get the first initial 2 kills.
Nerds has actually played outside mini or something. There's only Tessus playing towards ramp. I feel like that could have been a pretty good hold coming in from Heroic. So yeah, they lose the round. They have another buy coming in. If they lose this, Dinko, I feel like Spirit's just going to run away with this.
It's quick outdoor for Zontix, also quite speedy outside. Shush has got the alligator closed door, and Dexter actually takes Zontix down through that vent from heaven. Look at Chopper's positioning though. Look how much map control that Team Spirit been able to get right off the beginning of this round. Dexter drops down into hell. In the meantime, little killing machine's off doing whatever he likes. He's taking Kickson out of play.
I haven't seen a single Donk kill, but just look at a kill feed. It's he just killed someone.
Yep, another one. There's another one. Add that to the collection. 22 kills, 9 deaths, and another one for Donk that we haven't quite seen yet. But there's Dexter dead. His AWP out of there.
He's got 3 kills, 100 HP against a buy.
Shush and Tessus now, 2v4.
That's saving, dude.
It's another save.
It's like, nope, we're out.
Another one. 10 rounds now for Team Spirit.
And the thing is, it's such an uncomfortable position to be in as well. If you had 3 rifle save, maybe another force comes into mind. Now you're thinking to yourselves, okay, if you force here, it's just going to be SMGs coming in with 2 rifles. Or we just go for a full eco, try and retain these 2 rifles for the next round, or expect something miraculous to happen. And Donk is on an ace. I doubt he's going to find a final one though, but Jesus, he just won that one single-handedly, Dinko.
Donk just ran around the map. I didn't actually quite see how he did it, but he did just have a great time just taking fight after fight and winning the ball.
We at least got to see a kill from Donk though. That was nice.
Yeah,
from his opponent's POV.
Yes. Now 10-6. 3 rounds away from victory here. Team Spirit on Heroic's map pick, most importantly. The CT side is yet to get going. You mentioned how, despite losing lots of these for Shush.
Yeah, no head armor either. I mean, not that really matters unless you're going to be going against Magics, but what's Donk going to be up to?
Yeah, Donk Cam, it's a pretty safe bet. Shiro, opening kill.
That's rifle.
That's good. Yeah, the rifle is dead instantly. But it's picked up by Tessus at least.
Going.
There's no Kevlar, and he sees them still trying to come in towards ramp. Tessus scares them off with that AK. They'll finally realize that, yeah, maybe we're pushing our luck a little bit. We'll push back in. But Tessus decides a risk is needed. When you've got the 1 AK-47,
you have to go for it.
You have to take a risk like this. Shiro's AWP, is it fast enough? He gets past the scope. Tessus brings down Magix, and he's not alone. He's got Dexter with him. And Dexter is forced forward into the fight solo with that USP. Tessus is like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm going to change my position up real quickly. One player in particular, Shiro's low, so even the USP could take him out.
That's what trying to, but because the AK-47 has evacuated premises, now Spirit's about trying to figure out, all right, where is it going to be, right? You just have to, you keep this one simple. You can just group up, just trade out. No one else has any armor. And actually, they were very fortunate it didn't come down to a 3v3. There could have easily been 2 kills. Onto with Shiro and Magix. They slow things down. Still heavily favoring Spirit. Tessus.
Here they come, out the doorway, into the site. Tessus, so that AK-47 drops down into the site. Another great headshot, this time it's Donk dead.
do or die.
Yeah, this is it now, isn't it? They lose this round, it's Team Spirit taking away their map pick. Heroic will have to do battle on Mirage to try and get back into the series. Now, it isn't elimination. It is just the winner's game, so Spirit obviously want to get into the playoffs as quickly as possible, and it would be the expected result to see them do it in this fashion.
Bit of an outside ruse.
Smoke execute up. No one committing with it for Team Spirit.
Just to one Dinko.
That will be picked up by Nurse, though. That information will be gathered. He's in secret. He'll peek up to catch out Donk.
Very, very delayed outside roam. They weren't expecting to be a second T player pushing out later on. They thought they got Donk,
wow.
They knew it was a ruse, and here we go.
Magix has got one,
What?
Zalt takes the other. Tess says, at least. All right. Magix is like the only left-handed player on the server.
Yeah, as a minority.
He is. Good for him.
Yeah. So is Connor, right? It's scrumming.
I didn't see him using left-hand, no.
But he is left-handed. No?
I'm not sure.
Wait, who's left-handed? Is it you?
Alex, Machine is.
Alex is, yeah. All right, here we go. Spirit. Using up quite a bit of utility early on, and here we get outside smokes coming in, and they do have Chopper and Dong making their way slowly outside. It's going to be a bit more of a measured approach here from the T's. But Dexter really hasn't seen much. So we do have Pixon. He's the one who's going to be peeking up towards Secret.
Utility arriving. Donk right through the smoke. Nerds. Oh my god, no one's looking. Finally, Nerds able to get rid of Donk. When you look at the map pool and you see MOUZ today, they picked Vertigo and they didn't look that good. They lost to VP, and that was obviously an outlier because they dominated them on the other two maps. So I don't know how that series is going to go, and the map pool will be a very interesting conversation, especially if we don't see Spirit play Vertigo up until that point, right?
And look, despite the fact that on paper, a lot of people would be like, yeah, Spirit's still the favorites here, they're a better team, it's going to be them against MOUZ, and it should be Donk and Co coming on from top. Ring rust is a real thing.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely real thing, right? So it remains to be seen if they're able to really... I mean, their first opening game was fantastic, it looked really good, but when you go up against stronger opposition, is it going to be the same? We're not going to know. As Tessus will be tested. Nice little take of ramp, and once again, Spirit getting ramp, not over-aggressing. But this is a different one.
This is a bit of a different look. It comes down to timing here. Dexter was looking towards Hell, but he has just come off that position and turns back. Donk can't last forever. But Money not in the best position here at all for Spirits. You got the AK saved by Zontex. Everybody else on Eco. Heroic are going to be at 10 rounds now. 12 to 10, separated by 2.
What is it now? 3, 4 in a row now?
Yes, but we could very easily have overtime.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially Zontex, unless he does something absolutely crazy. And you can see Donk's actually gone for the Kevlar purchase as well, right, with head armor. Just to retrieve the AK-47 in case he does get taken down. Good trade. That's an op retrieve for Shiro.
It is a premium rifle available to
sorry, not an op. But still.
They go to Zontex.
I think they're looking for the gun. Where does this rifle go to?
Where did it go? Through the void? Through the floor? But they got it back now, and Donk, well, he gets taxed quite heavily for trying to pick that rifle up. Kicksan just waiting. Shiro to take him out with a deagle. And Donk, here he is. Hello! Surprise, nerds. There's a kill with a rifle.
Not like
and
this.
into a 2v2. Surely not like this. Team Spirit have struggled to find the last round, but Donk is in the clutch. He cancels the plant. He goes back into the kill. And Donk looks to deliver his first massive clutch of this competition. Dexter is in the vent. He's returned to competitive play. His first taste of the new menace in Counter-Strike. And Donk will be stopped by the Dexter sniper. It's good for Dexter to assume there's going to be aggression from Donk in the 1v1.
That's how you play against him.
You just have to, he could be anywhere at any time. Magix has had a rough old time, hasn't he? Maybe he should just switch back to right hand. 7 and 16.
But it's also like, if you're a Donk right there, any player with like, what was it, 16 HP? He did get leg by Dexter.
You got to take the play. You can't step back.
Because once he's stuck there, Dexter just has to retrieve a rifle.
Dude, imagine he doesn't get tagged when he's picking that rifle up. He would have died anyway.
He would have still.
Yeah, he would have still played.
Any other player in the situation might not have. Anyway, two more opportunities for Spirit to try and close this one out. And Nerds once again with Secret hasn't seen anyone yet. This time they're going in dry. They got no smokes. They really haven't gone for these plays that often. Oh, this could actually be perfect. This could be huge. They have no idea. 3 players creeping out from outside. Shiro, Chopper, C4 as well.
Nerds climbs the vent to add an extra player into the A defense.
There's a wrap.
There it comes. Around Donk couldn't spot out Shush because...
And yeah, they get punished for it. Nerds been spotted. Much faster.
Yeah, it's kind of rough here for Nerds, isn't it? He's got a smoke at least. That'll keep him up. That could have been pretty awkward. He gets spotted taking the risky pathway to the site. Rifle for Donk challenging the AWP at that kind of range. And Donk gets his revenge on Dexter, who has become a pivotal player over the last 2 rounds. Won that 1v1 versus Donk, then had a massive round in the previous. Could this opening kill from Donk end up being the first step of victory here for Team Spirit on Nuke?
This is it.
The aggression outside from the CT side, stopped by Magix. Nerd steps up. Chopper and Donk, though, bring this down, and it is just Tessus. They bring it so close. They bring it to the brink. Every round of regulation needed. And maybe, just maybe, we still have that opportunity for the bonus rounds. Tessus takes out Zontix. The Dane will fight in a 1v2. Considers the fact that they are likely heading down to that B bomb site, and Team Spirit with extra time feel comfortable just shifting all the way there, taking their time, staying composed. Donk is low on 23. Do they come back up the vent? No, they do not. They go down to Decon, they stay committed to this lower bomb site, and soon Tessus will have to realize that.
For Tessus looking at his position, he hasn't come down from the vents. That's the closest path. Bomb is planted for Decon.
Both doors are closed. So he'd have to go through control room or take the risk to swing the doors and instantly fight Chopper. And Chopper will close for Team Spirit.